Now here's another awesome feature that I love that I integrate into the software. Now since I've actually done a lot of selling on Teespring, I tried to design the software based on my experiences. So that's why there's these cool little tools in here. And here's one that I integrated that made life so much easier, and it really saves a lot of time. If you click on this button up here, LBS, it stands for logins and bookmarks. And on the right hand side, you'll see this little thing come out here. And these are my logins and bookmarks. And I just like having them in a handy spot. So I decided to put them in my software. And I've actually, people have their own sort of way they like doing things. Like you may have your bookmarks on your bookmark toolbar on your browser. I do that too. I love using RoboForm. That's a password sort of archiver tool. It sits in your web browser. I love all those tools. There's lots of that stuff out there already. But for me, I sort of just wanted my Teespring stuff in one easy spot, so I didn't have to go hunting around, fumbling around all my million bookmarks and all those billion freaking. I think I have over 1,000 passwords in RoboForm. It's just out of control, right? So I just like having it here, and this is really simple. All you have to do is to add a new. Let me show you how it works. So you can save login information for any page that has a login with a username and password, or just a bookmark. For example, I want to go to my Discover page to see all the latest sales on the Teespring Discover page. So you just double click it. That's it. Double click it and it just shows up in your web browser. Let me just get rid of some pages there. So you can see, put it over to the side there like this. Let's say I want to go see T-View. Double click it. It's over the T-View. T-Discover. Another place where you can do some research. Let's say I want to go straight to my Facebook pages. Or boom, right over to the pages. I want to go straight to my ad manager. You put your ad manager in there. So really, really cool. Your power editor, straight to the power editor. You can't do the power editor in what am I using here? Firefox has to be in the Chrome. The FB grid tool, which is really handy when you're doing ad images. So go straight to the FB ad tool. So when you put an image in there, you can see whether or not the text is covering more than 20%. So it's a really powerful tool to have. If you don't know what this is, basically when you're listing ads on Facebook, you want to make sure that you do not cover more than 20% of your ad with text. So with this one here, you can see it has to be less than 20%. So as long as when you're clicking this, if it's less than 20%, right now I'm actually covering 20% with that text down there, this will not get approved. So I have to actually get that text to be out of one of these boxes on the side here. Anyhow, that's a cool little tool. But let's get back to this one. And of course, you can add login information. Let's say I want to log into my Teespring. Just double click that. It'll take me to my login page. And if I want to log in, you see my login information is put in these two boxes. And to get the information from these boxes, you can just click the button here. We'll just copy it to your clipboard. Right click, paste. Copy. Right click, paste, sign in. Pretty simple. Just copy and paste. And that's how I like logging into my stuff. If I want to go with my Aweber, just double click, goes to Aweber, grab my username, my password, boom, I'm logged in within a second. It's so easy, so fast. So I love that tool. So how do you enter new passwords? It's pretty simple. All you gotta do is hit this little plus button down here, and you enter in your label. Your label is what you see here. So let's do an example. Let's say, I don't know, Google. Not much of an example. You type in the link of where you want to go to. If you're logging into a place, you want to put in your login URL. So let's actually use a real example so you know how to do it here. So let's say I want to do my Facebook login. You put facebook.com. Or let's say if it was another website that required a different page for login, like maybe like login.html or something like that, you want to put that link there. For example, let's look at Aweber. So when you go to Aweber, you'll see, you click on sign in, and this is the link here. So you can see, you right click, that's the link. You want to put the link in of where you have to enter in the link of the page where you have to enter in your login information. That's the link that you want. So you grab that link, and you can put it right here where it says link, and then let's say we just call it Aweber. And then you put your username here. So my username. Then you put your password down here, whatever it is. If you want to see your password, just click the password button here, and then you can see it. And then you click insert like that, and now it's in there. And then you just simply double click it, it brings you to that link. And then if you want to get your login information, just like I said, click here. I gotta squeeze everything into the window here. There we go. Just like that, then you go and log in. As soon as you just single click on one of these items, you'll see that it updates automatically the information that you need. And when you double click, it takes you to the link. And you also have the option to save your passwords, your logins and passwords to a data file. So like, say for example, if you have this software installed on another computer and you want to save your logins, you can save it. And then you can just open it up in another software. Here's another one running here. And my logins, I want to get them in here. So go ahead and load those in. And boom, now I have all the passwords and logins in this version of the software. You can also append them as well. So, and the last thing is you can edit each one. So if you want to edit this one, just click the edit button, and you can edit what you want and then save. Or of course you can delete. And that's it. It's pretty basic, but really handy tool to use, and I'm sure you'll learn to love it like I did. And that's it for this video. Thanks.